So, if anybody was paying attention or remembers, I recently said that I would eat my hat if Dynasty won Huntington Beach. This was after they won Millennium Paris and PSP Galveston. I have to be honest with you, I don't really own any hats. So I asked my mom if we had any hats in the house, and she went up into the garage, and she found me this lovely hat, which I now get to consume. Little worried. It looks kind of... Oh, Oliver, I hope you'll forgive me. It's delicious. This, of course, was a clever ruse that was thought of by my mother when she received an odd request about asking if we had any interesting flavored hats. It is funfetti flavored, as you may see. Wow, gosh, I think that's my nose. It's a little gross. Ew. Now that I have, I will admit I'm not going to eat the whole confounded thing. It's a lot of hat, a lot of cake, and it's still on me, and I can feel it. But, yes, so there's that. I have been corrected. I still stand by what I say. I'm not going to promise to eat anything else, because, well, I think this is the last project she's going to help me with, and I'm not very good at baking things. Oh, good Lord, thank you. It's still on my nose. In, other news, you might notice that I am a lovely shade of red. I am not going through lobster treatment. No, in fact, I was at the NCPA this weekend. It's still on my face. At Lakeland, Florida, at Central Florida Paintball, which is an absolutely gorgeous field. It's a really, really different environment than a PSP or an NPPL event. They kind of have this big event vibe. There's this feeling. It was a lot more camaraderie. We got to go on Sunday and watch some games and such, and it was really, really interesting. Like, the feeling was very different, and I don't want to get anyone in trouble, so I'm not going to mention, but there were adult beverages there that were not being sold by anyone there, but that had been smuggled in by people, and I don't know that I've ever really seen that so openly at an event before, and it was different, and I have to admit there was definitely the college feel when some bystanders were behaving in a way that was slightly detrimental to Long Beach. I would like to mention that I personally believe that they still would have lost. They played wonderfully, don't get me wrong. Fantastic team, played beautiful paintball. David, as you might have heard in the background, says that they would have won. Please note, he is currently in the middle of writing an article that I am going to dub West Coast, aka David, hates on everyone else. Because that's kind of what it is. Just a little bit. But aside from that, we have some more events coming up soon. There is NPPL Chicago, which Forgotten News Media is going to, and if there's a webcast, there's a very good chance you might see me on it. I like doing this because the chair rocks a little bit, sorry. Other than that, the cake, I'm pointing to the cake, it's off camera, I do apologize. The cake is also out of celebration. I was just talking to Israel there's frosting on my leg. I was just talking to Israel at Social Paintball, and he has asked me to contribute videos, for which I will very happily do. Don't get fussy. I have more than enough wonderful things to say, if you haven't noticed, to fill all kinds of things. So definitely come check it out. Look at it. It's pretty. It's a good hat. Anyway, I think that's it for the moment. I have to go get some cake out of my nose. I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. course, was a, excuse me. Wow, that was a lot of cake. This, of course, oh, it's in my nose still.